An interesting thing happened with me at the coffee shop. So I was buying my tea, and this guy walked up to me asking me to buy him a drink. And he was one of those guys who was like, you could tell that he's not very well mentally, and he is like struggling in life. So I was in a good mood. I was like, sure. But while I was like making the payment and getting my drink and everything, I was thinking, often in these situations, we kind of struggle with this dichotomy of thoughts that should we help somebody, like whatever we are doing, is it us helping somebody getting on their feet or like helping them in a positive way, or is it encouraging something bad? Because people get used to free stuff and they think that they can just like ask people for free money and stuff, and then they don't want to work at all. So this dichotomy of thoughts, it's hard to navigate. But and I was thinking about it on my way back once I bought him a drink, and I just wished him well and everything. I think a lot of it is dependent on what kind of personality you are. So I am very, I would say I'm sensitive towards emotions, and I kind of want to understand what's the psyche, what's the idea, what's the psychology behind it. And that's why I feel more for people. And if I'm in a good mood, I'm always like, sure, I'll help you out. Not thinking what bad, or am I encouraging something of a bad practice. But there are people who are like more stern, and they know how to, like some of my friends, they strictly say no to this because they just don't want to encourage no matter what the situation is. Again, if somebody who's old and frail and they're asking you for something, then you would most likely help them because you know like there's not a lot that they can do. But somebody who's like very well and like strong and their own 2 feet, and you can, by looking at them, you can tell that they are able to work, they can work if they want. Like for those kind of people, I think some of my friends, they have like a very strong, stern stand where they like immediately say no. But for me, it's like if my mood is good and I feel like if they are not looking very well, even if they are like body wise fine and I know that they can do work, I always feel for them. I'm like, sure, I do good. But yeah, I think this navigating this dichotomy of thoughts, whether you should do it, help somebody, or just or rather not encourage some bad practice, is very much dependent on the kind of person you are and the personality you relate to.